Hello there, everyone, and welcome to your weekly dose of KCD 2 Hype episode 2. I'm still pretty terrible with those intros. Maybe by episode 10, I will find my thing. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump straight into it. So there's been a couple of really nice interviews out there ever since the last episode of KCD 2 Hype, and what I've learned and what many of you have pointed out in the comments is that the best stuff is hidden in the sort of the inside info interviews that are in Czech, that are also on Czech YouTube channels. Most of those videos don't even have English subtitles, but luckily there are fantastic people on the internet who take those videos and then translate them and then transcribe them, and then they give us the short version of them kind of to enjoy and get the best pieces out of it. So one of those interviews that I've watched was with the KCD2 game designer Viktor Bocan. I hope I pronounced the name correctly, and here are there are bullet points of a short version of what he talked about. So, first of all, face shields are back, yet you will be able to press a button to put it down and to get it up, to be able to see everything but not have your face protected, or to put it down and to be protected but not see anything. Anyway, it's the animation, aka the helmet person. Also, flail is a really cool weapon that I would really love to have and like flail around. Got scratched due to its technical complexity. It's just the chain physics was a little bit too difficult to make happen. Her picking animations are still there. I don't even remember it being a problem for me, but apparently it's a problem for a lot of people out there. So there's going to be less of them, and there's like some secret alternative that's going to make it less boring for all of you who hate picking up flowers. I mean, come on, just touch grass, really, seriously. Cats are, yes? Cats are a pet in KCD2. Apparently they are illegal cats because originally they did not get approved, but the art department team snuck them into the game and there are now illegal cats in the game. And who else is there illegally? But I'm quite excited about it. Pixie, not so much. Pixie, you're going to be in KCD2? Are you happy? Not really, no. There is still no crosshair, yay or nay, depending on what your preferences are. I really like the fact that there is none, full immersion sort of stuff. Traveling between maps is part of the story, but you will be able at certain point forward to come back to map number 1 and finish all of the unfinished business that you have left there. This is a fantastic news for all of you, dear completionists, mega platinum, super duper 148,000% completionist playthrough people. I don't judge, I admire you, I never have the patience, but you will be able to do so too. Also, KCD2 is an end of a particular story. What kind of story is going to end? They're not telling, they're not sharing any information about the story whatsoever, but even though it's an end to a particular story, it doesn't take away the possibility of KCD3 happening. There's also a fantastic interview on the Nights Arcade channel, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. Nights Arcade snuck out Warhorse PR manager, international PR manager, Sir Toby, for a really nice interview where many of you from the community have asked their questions. Here are a couple of why do I keep doing this? I don't even know. But here are a couple of bullet points of what's been talked about there. I'm so good. Why are you even here? Why are you even watching my videos? I don't know. But here we go. Stuff that Sir Toby mentioned in the interview at Nights Arcade. Savior Schnapps is still there, but it's easier to find. Blacksmithing is a new mechanic, was supposed to be in KCD1, makes sense, we're the son of the blacksmith, but was cut from KCD1 because it was too expensive resource-wise. Lockpicking, still there, but smoother and better. This applies to all of the mechanics that were introduced in KCD1, including Farkle. I'm addicted and I'm excited for that one. Many new features have been showcased in the announcement trailer, like a lot of them. The only thing thing that has not been spoiled so far is the story, and the team is doing really, really well at not sharing anything at all story-wise. However, it's been told that Henry has something happen to him in KCD2 that kind of forced him into a further development of the character, so that we still have to improve further, and we will not be OP at the beginning of the game, and no, he will not hit his head, and no, he will not forget everything, and no, everything that has happened in KCD1 is not a dream. Trotsky map is going to be more of a rural area. Gutenberg, on the other hand, is going to be urban. Progression system is kind of the same. The more you do something, the better you are at it. Perk system is slightly improved, supposed to be more sophisticated. Unfortunately, still no swimming for Henry. As for fishing, nobody knows. If there are illegal cats, maybe there is illegal fishing. We're going to meet a huge variety of characters, some of them from KCD1, some of them are brand new, and it's been kinda promised, hinted, spoiled, spilt that we might even meet some historical figures of those time. So I really need to do my homework, and I really need to learn history before I play KCD2 so I can recognize some of those famous people. Just like KCD1, KCD2 will remain child-free, and also if there will be a mod system, it will come way faster than it did for KCD1, but of course the game needs to come out first. This is it about the interviews. Let's jump to all of the stuff that has been shared on socials. Logan Hiller, aka Sir Istvan Toth, the evil dude with the mustache that stole your father's sword, is visiting Warhorse office, still not giving the sword back, but apparently having a wonderful time threatening the Warhorse team. Luke Dale, aka Sir Hans Capon, has officially proven that he does not have a team responding on all of the social media to all of the Kingdom Come Deliverance II and Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 related content. It is indeed him, and all it took was him putting his thumb inside his nose. This is breaking news. He's real. He exists. He really does reply to your messages, so be really careful what you put out there about him, because he's gonna find you. And then he might do things to you. The most amazing stuff is happening. KCD2 is not even out yet. It has barely been announced. I think it's been 2 weeks since, but there is already KCD2 fan art. It's depicting Henry and Hans Capon capturing Trotsky Castle. This person is clearly hyped. I am absolutely hyped. This is a masterpiece. This should be framed. This should be printed in very high definition. This should be put in Warhorse Studios office. This should be everywhere. I'm seriously considering making it my thumbnail picture, but I cannot do this because I don't want to violate personal rights. So Cipro, if you're watching this video, I'm a huge fan. If you're also into doing fan art for video games, please send me yours. Just comment your beautiful arts in the comments, in a sort of a link or whatever. Share it with me. It would be fantastic to have a fan art section on those weekly KCD2 hype videos. I would love it. So please, if somebody's gonna do any more fan art, please shoot it my way. I adore cosplayers. I love people who do cosplay. I think it's a lot of fun. It kind of breaks the fourth wall between the video game universe and the real world. And here's a lovely picture of Dan Vavra with some of the KCD cosplayers. I love it. I love it. We've approached the end of this episode of your weekly KCD2 hype. As usual, I have saved the best for last. Dan Vavra posted a fantastic video on the 28th of April. It says that they've had a live premiere of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 music at the Rodolfinum. This is a performance and art center in Prague, Czech Republic, and this video is phenomenal. It causes massive goosebumps. I'm very jealous of everyone who was in the audience that day. I really hope I get to experience it in person one day in the future. And KCD music is just next level. And it's one thing to hear it in the game or to hear it out there on the internet in digital form, but it's a completely different thing to go ahead and experience that in person. So without further ado, I'm just going to insert a little bit of this video at the end of my video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing excitement about KCD2, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!